You'll want to start off with a moisturizer followed by a face primer to prep your skin for makeup. I always recommend to apply a face primer before you apply your liquid foundation because the primer really helps your makeup last all night long, especially if you have oily skin. In the previous clip you saw me use a pink sponge to apply my liquid foundation. Well, that's called the Beauty Blender, and let me tell you, it's changed the way I've applied foundation. It not only lets me use less foundation to cover my whole face, but it also just gives me a flawless finish. And then in this clip you see me setting my foundation with a translucent setting powder by NYC, just to keep my makeup in place all night. Now I'm applying an eyeshadow primer. Eyeshadow primers help prevent creasing and oily lids, and they also help your eyeshadow last a lot longer. Now moving on to the eyes. I'm starting off with NYX's Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, which is basically a white base, and it's going to help the eyeshadows adhere to it because it comes off as a little sticky, but it also lets the colors show up more vibrantly. Think of it like a white canvas if you were painting. The colors show up more vibrant against a white backdrop. So the same thing applies for your eyeshadows and your eyes. The next step is the eyeshadows. So I'm using my Red Ginger 88 Professional Eyeshadow Palette, which is basically this awesome eyeshadow palette that's filled with matte and shimmer eyeshadows, all colors of the rainbow. So I'm moving towards the more earthy tones with the peaches and the coppers, and I'm going to mix these together until I come up with the really cool copper color that I end up with on my eyes. So now I'm starting the whole blending and layering process. I'm going to layer and blend these colors, the coppery, orangey, peachy tones in this eyeshadow palette until I come up with a color that resembles the perfect copper that I want to work with as a base. Here I have two orange colors blended together, and I've pretty much matched and blended a color that I liked. So I go ahead and do that to the other eye. And once you have that, I'm dipping into another makeup palette of mine called the Sleek palette, which is one of my favorites, the Sunset one. Look at these gorgeous colors. So I'm going to take this golden waffle inspired color, and it's super shimmery and really gorgeous. I'm going to focus this on the inner eyelid just because it really brings the light to the inner corner of my eye and makes it really shine and sparkle. I'm taking a pencil brush, which is for a more precise application of eyeshadow, and I'm taking this vibrant, intense golden orange. I love this color, it's so cool. So I'm focusing this in the outer V of my eye. It's really going to bring the orange back into the look because I had a lot of coppery, more brownie inspired colors on my lid, so I really wanted to bring the orange back into the look. So I focused this on the outer edges and sort of brought it in halfway to my lid. And I'm taking a peach color that's similar to a skin tone almost, and I'm taking this to start blending out the colors just so they become a little bit more diffused. Now I'm taking a yellow gold color that also has shimmer and I'm applying it in the middle of my eyelid. This is going to act as the accent color because it just brings so much light to the eye, and you just want to lightly blend that out once you've applied it. This whole look consists of a bunch of blended colors. Now I'm using a really great color by MAC called Brown Down. It's a really warm brown, so it's really going to intensify that copper look that we're really looking for. It's also going to smoke out this look, so it's going to look a little bit like a smoky eye, but still sticking to the copper tones, because once that brown mixes with the orange, it just creates this really cool shiny copper look, just like a copper penny would look when it's all nice and new and shiny. And of course you want to blend that out as well, so it just keeps that cool copper penny look. I'm taking a cream colored matte shade and using this as my brow bone highlight. It's really going to pull all these shimmery colors together because I have a lot of shimmer going on, so the matte highlight really helps to brighten up the eye and keep it nice and balanced. Then I'm going back in with that pencil brush from earlier and the same Brown Down color by MAC. And I'm bringing this down into my lower lash line just to balance on my eye because I had a lot of eyeshadow going on the upper lid, so now I need to balance that out by putting some down on the bottom lid. And once that's done, I'm going to take a shimmery white color called Floof by MAC, and I'm putting this in the inner corners of my eye to even brighten it up further because I really like that bright-eyed look that this eyeshadow gives to my eyes. I'm taking a gel liner and I'm using a really fine brush to line my upper lash line. And I'm going to wing it out a bit too, just to give it more of a ethnic feel. Alright, so the eyeshadow's done. Now we can just curl up our lashes and apply a few coats of your favorite mascara. Don't forget those bottom lashes, they need some loving too. And then I'm going to take a white eyeliner pencil and fill in both of my waterlines because it really just makes your eyes pop. It makes them really big and bright. And then don't forget to fill in your eyebrows because they need some attention too. You got a lot going on with the eyes. You want to make sure it looks nice and balanced, and you want to make sure you blend those out so they don't look drawn in, you know what I'm saying? So after that, you can, this is optional, but I love false eyelashes with a look, so I applied some false eyelashes to just amp it up and bring it to that next level. And then you're done. So good job with the eyes, guys. So the last part of this look is all about the face. I'm taking a really dark contouring bronzer. I'm going to contour my cheekbones and make them stand out, thins out your face as well. And I'm taking this really awesome highlighter by The Balm Cosmetics and applying it to the tops of my cheekbones. It's really going to help make my whole look stand out. It gives me this lip from within kind of look, and it's really pretty. You can really see it here in this lighting as well. And then for the lips, I went with Revlon Soft Nude. I just wanted the lips to be really muted, especially since mine are really pigmented naturally. I just wanted to tone it down and focus all the attention on the eyes. Then I took another Revlon product, a lip butter in creme brulee, and put it on top so it gave me a glossy finish. And the last step is to set that makeup in place with a setting spray, and you're done. So thanks for watching, guys, and take care.